I solemnly swear I am up to no good in part 41 of Hogwarts Legacy. This is Zach of SomeDudePlays.com, just some dude likes to play video games. And as I said in the last video, we're going to start by hopping over to the Room of Requirement. Let's go and identify these items.
When you have a moment.
Ah, Brown Eye of Newt goggles. Hey. There you are. So now we're just going to do a quick jaunt over to Hogsmeade to sell some things. So let's go here.
Revelio.
There we go. Broad and Peck.
Hello. Mind you, don't turn quick. If you're stuck with a Duracell feather, it doesn't hurt.
There. Oh, here we go. Broad and Peck. Proprietor Ellie Peck is a fierce protector of beasts and will give you a fair price for any beast native a safe home. Broad and Peck is the shop to visit for beast byproducts like Fooper feathers and Niffler fur.
Revelio.
And this is the back door. But yeah, I needed to talk to her anyways.
Hello.
Welcome to Brood and Peck. I'm Ellie Peck. And before you ask, I'm out of a Braxton hair. The lot of it was bought up by a trader in Ottery St. Catchpole. Made me take it in person, they did. No care that I had to shut the shop. Apparently had a bad experience with someone shipping them hair from a Wampus cat. Must have been someone from America, no doubt, because we don't even have them here. Anyway, what are you here for? Mooncar fur? Duracell feathers? Always have trouble collecting them myself as the bird keeps disappearing. Cheeky thing. Used to carry them in the shop, Duracells. But people kept asking for their money back when they'd get home and the blasted things would be nowhere in sight.
They'd always teleport the way. Not an ideal choice of merchandise.
Seems like a poor choice of inventory. Surely that's obvious.
You don't mind sharing your opinions, do you? Despite the fact that we are a wizarding village, doesn't mean these things appear by magic. Takes a lot to round up these feathers. Don't get me started on thwoppers. Most of the suppliers of thwopper feathers may as well be living in St. Mungo's.
Perhaps it was your dealings with Froopers that led you to the precarious idea of stocking Duracalls.
Oh, you are well and cheeky, aren't you? Don't worry, I don't mind. Never had a still tongue in my head either. And I'll have you know that it's my highest priority to ensure that all beasts are safe and well cared for. Right thing to do and good for business. Anyway, perhaps you should have a look around. Stocks change all the time, and not just because they disappear. Always best to pop in whenever you can to get things before they run out. Which they used to literally do.
Thank you, I will.
Take all the time you need. And thank you for stopping by. A treat to have you here.
She's a fun one. May I see your wares?
What do you have for sale?
Now, what sorts of beast byproducts might you be looking
Unicorn
to acquire?
hair, toadwort, thestral hair. She has basically everything. But we're going to sell the puff schemes.
I don't mind selling things for certain clients. You know where to find me.
Nothing else.
I'll not mind seeing you here again. Consider yourself welcome.
That's what I wanted to do there.
Fine now, Demiguise.
Oh, Durish and Bangles had one.
Why did you buy me a second pair? I hate these socks.
Before you ask, I'm all out of the new socks, so if your feet are smelly, you'll have to work it out for yourself.
You're not dancing, you're exercising.
You won't be disappointed. That's a Galdrags promise.
See? And you'd said the charm's come out in the wash, but it hasn't.
Someone so dramatic, just like your father. Anyone would think you had an affliction.
Has he been cursed?
Oh, please, can't we take these socks?
You won't be disappointed. That's a Galdrags promise.
For your own socks, then you get to choose. Until then, you'll learn to be thrifty and be
75 and 76, so this one can get sold.
Charms out of things.
Don't be absurd. That woman will say, expect you have a sharp eye for fashion.
Sorry, that was my fault. I accidentally bought them. That was my fault. I literally accidentally bought them. Okay. That one's good. Sometimes I do things that aren't the smartest. That was totally my fault, though.
Stop by whenever you're about.
Well, at least I'll recoup here. Yeah, so if you ever need legendary gear, this guy does carry it.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Sure to stop by whenever you're about.
Well, I
suspect
did
you
at
have a
least
sharp
come
eye
up
for
for
fashion.
some
Be
profit,
sure to stop by
even
whenever
with
you're
that
about.
sales mistake. Well, let's continue this quest.
I suspect you are the one who has been interfering with a rather personal matter. The Demiguise statues, and the moons contained therein, were placed as they were for good reason. You should not meddle in the personal affairs of others.
Okay. So, with our outpost, Piers Pemberton just contacted us. So, we can continue the man behind the moons. So much to do now.
I don't think Mr. Pemberton. I received your owl. What happened with Ominis?
I told him none of us will be able to avoid dark magic forever. So the more we know about Salazar Slytherin and the dark arts, the better prepared we'll be. Unfortunately, Only a Gaunt knows the location of the Scriptorium's entrance, and Ominis won't tell me.
Perhaps I should have a chat with Ominis.
You? I suppose it's worth a try. But don't get your hopes up. Ominis is annoyingly stubborn. Nothing new.
Yep.
I know where he is. I'll lead you to him and then leave you to it. Come on.
Okay.
He's this way.
Let's do In the Shadow of the Study.
Revelio. Keep an eye out. Never know who's watching. Although that hasn't stopped us before.
Strictly speaking, it has. We were caught.
Damned poltergeist. Such a nuisance. Revelio.
Yeah.
There he is. Good luck.
Yeah. I'll need it.
What are you doing here?
Oh, here we are.
Hello, Ominis. Do you have a moment?
What is it? What have you and Sebastian been up to now?
I owe you an apology, Ominis. I wasn't honest with you before about the Undercroft. Sebastian did show it to me. He wanted me to have a safe place to practice some spells, to try and catch up to the other 5th years. He didn't think you'd mind.
I suppose that makes sense. It's just Sebastian's been pestering me lately about something and I'm frustrated with him.
Don't tell me he's still going on about, what was it, a Scriptorium?
He told you about that.
He did. We were talking about Hogwarts founders and he mentioned it. Wouldn't say much more, though.
Yes, well, he seems to think it contains the answer to saving Anne. I think it's likely full of dark magic that is better left untouched.
Wait, you've never been inside?
Of course not. I only know about it because of my favorite aunt, Noctua. She thought like I do. Didn't agree with the family on the use of dark magic. In fact, she'd hoped to convince my family that there was more to Salazar Slytherin than worshipping pureblood status. She'd heard of this Scriptorium and thought its contents might shed some light on him. She even found the secret entrance in this very corridor. She wrote regularly to my father about her efforts to gain access, and then she simply vanished. No one else ever tried to enter.
I understand your caution.
That's a bit unnerving. I suppose even if it might lead to answers about what happened to your aunt, it does pose a risk.
Aunt Noctua went down this path with good intentions and lost her life. I don't want the same to happen again.
You don't know that history will repeat itself. Besides, you said your aunt thought like you. This could honor her memory, get you answers about Slytherin and Sebastian answers for Anne. Your aunt pursued this alone. We could do it together.
I see what you've done here, and I confess, you've convinced me. I didn't think it possible. Very well. I shall tell you what I know. Fetch Sebastian, I'll wait.
Yeah.
I hope we don't regret this.
Sebastian, over here.
These
Confringo!
grates grant access to the Scriptorium.
Now you'll share? You wouldn't tell me when I practically begged.
It wasn't you who told me what I needed to do.
Revelio!
Opening the entrance has something to do with threes.
Well, 3 heads are better than 1.
Oh,
It's
wait.
2 heads are better than 1.
Confringo! By that logic, 3 is better than 2. Simple mathematics on this.
There we go.
Something's
Got it.
happening. Revelio!
I hope
Remember,
we're ready for this.
3 braziers are involved.
Someone was actually listening.
I do that. Occasionally.
Here we go.
No comment.
Come on, that was a good one. Looks like a locked door. Around.
Reparo.
The rubble formed a relief of a person facing a snake.
That must be the voice I hear.
Revelio.
I must prove my point. We do not need to use the dark arts as my family instructs. When I reach the Scriptorium, I will find evidence that there is more to Salazar Slytherin than we realize. I've written to my brother. He now knows how I access the corridor's entrance, and there's no straight path to reach the Scriptorium. It's a maze with many challenges to solve. I hope that my brother will follow my lead and we can study our ancestors' legacy together. Noctua Gaunt.
A journal entry. Signed by Noctua Gaunt.
Gaunt? Ominis, your family was here.
I know. She was my aunt.
Revelio.
You knew? And didn't tell me?
Ominis. The journal mentions many challenges ahead.
That's why I said this could be dangerous. Aunt Noctua kept my father informed until she vanished.
You hear a voice.
It started when you repaired that relief. I hear a whisper saying, "Speak to me." I'm a parcel mouth. I can hear and speak to snakes. Nearly all known parcel mouths are descended from Salazar Slytherin.
I'd like to be able to talk to snakes.
You might not want the ability to speak parcel tongue. It's often associated with dark wizards. I haven't spoken it in ages, but I'd wager if I speak it now, the door will open. I'm hoping you're having second thoughts.
Second and third
Believe
thoughts.
me, I am having thoughts, but I'm still convinced we should go ahead.
It's ironic. When I left home, I vowed to leave the dark arts behind, and yet here I am. Stand back. I can't believe I'm doing this.
It worked! Ominis,
That
you
is
possess
so
a rare
cool.
ability indeed.
Between the two of you, I'm starting to feel left out.
Between the two of us,
Revelio.
There's no clear way forward.
Incendio.
Salazar Slytherin most likely wanted this to be difficult to solve.
Revelio.
The door we came from, it closed. And there's more than one gate ahead.
Then look closely.
Incendio. Revelio.
Hey, so here's the second note.
Right here. When the door closed, it lit up.
Salazar Slytherin buried this Scriptorium deep within Hogwarts. I'm afraid I shall lose my way around these dark corridors. I am a descendant, yet I feel unwelcome. Laying these braziers in the corridor is helping. I shan't lose heart. Challenge by challenge, I will make my way through.
This journal entry, it mentions getting lost and being unwelcome.
Poor Aunt Noctua.
Revelio.
Now this is the lock.
The dial requires focus.
Aunt Noctua said the same. It may take practice to solve it. That didn't
Oh,
sound good.
wow.
Salazar Slytherin didn't make this easy.
Revelio.
Hey, so I need to do...
Another gate.
Seems Slytherin like to play games.
Must run in the family.
Look in a mirror, Sebastian.
Matching the symbols did open it.
Was about to do that myself. But you got to it first. Nice work.
Something else is here. Okay, so this is where the third note is, so I don't need to go here yet. So the wave and that other one.
That sounded promising.
Another dial solved.
Impressive. Nice work.
Revelio.
4 or 5. Okay.
We've got more to solve ahead.
Search each corridor. It may not be obvious which leads where.
Okay. I need to get that unlocked because it does will be useful.
Incendio!
I failed the dial and it struck my face as if it were a real serpent, but I must find a way forward for my family's sake. We should not require children to conform to old traditions. This Scriptorium must have proof that there's more to a legacy than meets the eye.
Ominis, your aunt wanted to change your family's traditions.
She did, and she was my favorite person in the world for it.
Hey. Extraordinary. This journey is painful but rewarding. I should soon find the Scriptorium and discover untoward secrets regarding our house founder, Salazar Slytherin, intended more than what we become. I've known of it.
Noctua references painful and arduous challenges, but also rewards.
Painful. That's the part I'm wary of.
Okay.
All I heard was rewards. Keep going.
So, duck and triple.
Another, not the welcoming sort, was he?
And there we are.
Excellent work. We're another step closer to the Scriptorium.
Luckily, I opened that other door, so it's easy to get through.
I spotted something ahead.
Revelio!
Troubling.
This whole place is troubling, but for my aunt's sake, we cannot stop now.
Yes. Crucio.
The gate! I think we're locked in. Again.
Then Salazar Slytherin is not yet finished with us.
Yeah. I've lost hope. I'm locked in. I heard a scream and saw the tortured faces. The only way forward is with an unforgivable curse. Even if I wanted to cast it, I have no one upon who to do so. Salazar Slytherin created a malicious challenge indeed. In my last correspondence to my brother, I'd invite him in here. Now if he looks for me alone, I'd have led him to his death. Despite our differences, I wish him no ill, and I wish we had parted on better terms.
Ominis. A skeleton. And Noctua's last journal entry. She mentions being trapped here, blocked by an unforgivable curse.
This is where she died. This is where we'll die. I shouldn't have listened to either of you.
Ominis, I'm truly sorry about your aunt. But I know what to do. It's going to be difficult.
Yeah. I'll take the
You
hit.
said you know what to do.
Tortured faces on the door, and Crucio's etched into the stone. My guess is if we cast the Cruciatus curse, the door will open. That's why Noctua died. She had no one to cast the curse on. Ominis has the most experience with this. He should cast it. You seem to be in Ominis's favor. Will you ask him about this?
I'll ask him.
He does seem a bit cross with you. I'll speak with him.
Good. Work your magic, so to speak.
Yeah.
Wish we had some liquid luck.
That would
All
have
of
been
this
useful.
could have been avoided.
Ominis, I hadn't imagined we'd end up trapped like this.
Salazar Slytherin did. He's to blame for many unimaginable things. I overheard you and Sebastian, and I won't do it. The Cruciatus curse is pure torture. I would know.
Sebastian told me a little of what happened when you were young. Sounds as if you had no choice.
Should have known he would have told you. And one always has a choice.
Yes, that is
I'm
true.
as guilty as the worst of my family. Unforgivable curses won't work unless you really mean them. I had to want to cause pain, and for that I shall never forgive myself. That spells the reason I have no family left. You and Sebastian will need to sort out another solution. If you cast Crucio, you will regret it forever.
Yeah.
What do we do now? Ominis is not going to cast the Cruciatus curse again.
Ridiculous. As if dying in here is a better option than casting a damned spell. It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio, or I can cast it on you.
Wait, You didn't say you knew how to cast Crucio.
Because I'm not sure I do. Ominis knows that, yet he's left us no choice. I don't yearn to follow in Noctua Gaunt's footsteps. I think I can cast it if I have to.
I want to learn, but you must cast it on me.
I want to learn the curse, but I won't cast it on you. You need to cast it on me.
I shan't forget this.
Here we go. Ooh, this is going to be tough.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Oh, man.
Are you all right?
That pain, it was excruciating. But I'll survive. Let's keep moving.
So I chose to learn the spell even though I really don't want to use them.
We made it. We found Salazar Slytherin's
I
Scriptorium.
was prepared for this.
I can't believe we're here.
Revelio.
Salazar Slytherin Scriptorium, a secret and well-protected room beneath Hogwarts where Salazar Slytherin appears to have spent time making various long-term plans with respect to the student population, reflected on disagreements he had with the other founders.
Revelio.
I need a drink after that. I fear we shall never come to an accord. I cannot persuade even one of them to listen to reason. I dared hope that Godric's thoughts were aligned with my own, that he understood why the caliber of student needed to be exceptional, but he has fallen prey to the ridiculous notion that Muggleborns are somehow as capable as purebloods. He was furious when I expressed my displeasure at his thoughts on the matter, thoughts he had not yet put voice to. I tire of this discord and can no longer bear witness to the corridors full of inept children masqueraded as witches and wizards. It is with heavy heart that I now know what I must go from here. I shall place the creature into a deep sleep in its chamber until it can be awakened by one who shares my views, a descendant willing to reverse the damage that the others have so carelessly wrought. One who shall rid the school of those unworthy of Hogwarts that would serve only to stain my legacy.
Revelio.
Yeah. Now Salazar's spellbook.
Sebastian, Ominis. There's a book just here.
Because I'm going to lose it, I gotta look at it. Salazar Slytherin's personal book of spells and magic, written by his own hand, dating back to the 10th century. Stored within Slytherin's hidden Scriptorium inside Hogwarts, the secrets it contains are intriguing, dark, and dark and potentially insidious. Yep.
You found something.
You two go ahead. Let me know what's in it. I'll wander around a bit.
May I have a look?
I found a mysterious book in Slytherin Scriptorium. It may hold the answers that Sebastian is looking for. I shall give it to him.
What do you think?
Looks like a spellbook of some kind. This is incredible. A Hogwarts founder's possession. What an honor. Still can't believe Ominis never told me about his aunt and what she found.
What will you do with Slytherin's spellbook?
What I do with every book. Read it. Having professors as parents ingrained that habit early on. But I can do that later. For now, I say we explore this room.
Yeah.
It's breathtaking.
Revelio.
I don't want to leave, but I owe you. Both of you. Without both of you, we'd never have made it this far.
We were lucky. We could have died. We must swear never to do this again.
Yeah.
I see a way out.
Best news I've heard all day.
And we're gone.
Ominis. About your aunt.
Please, Sebastian. I meant what I said before. We swear, right now, never to engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Understood. I'm truly sorry about your aunt, Ominis.
I suppose after all this, I am grateful.
Revelio.
To know what happened to her. Thank you.
And the shadow of the study is complete. And that can take us to the Scriptorium at any moment. It's sad what happened to his aunt. Like, this is gonna be a rough story for him.
Revelio. Revelio. Aloha Mora.
There we go.
Revelio.
Wonder what's down here.
You should ask her. I'm going to ask her this time. You said that 40 years ago.
Deathday Party Room. This gloomy, spacious chamber in the lower dungeons of Hogwarts is perfect for occasional Deathday party celebrated here by the castle ghosts. Most mortals will want to avoid such festivities as the food served is frequently rotten, so the ghost can detect its aroma.
Revelio.
I'm afraid it was I that drew her gaze.
I'm going to do it.
You should, before the next century.
Oh, for heaven's sake, get on with it.
Milady, would thou takest my hand in dance?
Oh,
I did it. I asked her.
Forgetting anything?
His head.
No, goodness. Milady, might I borrow my body, perchance? Milady?
Care to dance?
Thought you'd never ask.
What a handsome couple we make.
Oh god, this is
Revelio.
hilarious. The guy forgot his head. Headless Hunt Tapestry. This tapestry depicts the Headless Hunt, a group of headless ghosts organized by Sir Patrick Delaney Podmore to play various headless games. They are notorious for refusing to admit Gryffindor house ghost Sir Nicholas de Mimsy Porpenton to the ranks, as he's not entirely headless. Well, he's certainly better than them. I mean, seriously. But yeah, this is a cool place that I just found.
Aloha Mora. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio.
There you go, that's cool.
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Ah, disillusionment chest that I missed. Detention Chamber. This chamber allegedly served as the school's preferred location for punishing students. Though physical torture is no longer utilized detention, the aura of such horrific practice lingers. Goodbye. There is still so much to discover here.
Revelio.
Kelpie statue. This statue depicts the Kelpie, a shapeshifting water demon native to Ireland and the Great Britain, which usually takes the form of a long-maned horse. The largest Kelpie ever reported is in the Loch Ness Monster in South Scotland. After all this time, there's still little locations I have not visited.
Revelio.
Oh, and this takes me back to the viaduct. Now let me plot out the next video here. We'll do play of the house elf. So we'll just go to the room of requirement here. Yes, I have everything filled with those things now.
Deke would like to talk with you when you have it.
Yeah. Well, 50 more to go of these, which is nice.
Revelio.
You know what? Before I go in here, just in case. Oops.
Professor Howard will never believe this.
Okay, so I can only have a max of 4 species. 4 species. Okay, well, found that now, so that's nice. So, like I said, we'll go and
Deek would like to talk with you when you have a moment.
Okay. There we go. So we'll save it here. And we'll go and do what Deke wants in the next video. So this is Zach of SomeDudePlays.com. Just some dude likes to play video games. And as always, please remember, if you've liked the content and videos, please help out the channel by making sure you share, like, subscribe, turn on notifications. Visit SomeDudePlays.com. And remember, we are legends, and have a great day, everyone.